Anyway, I wave in the general direction and head off towards the end.
I skip out.
Alright. And as you're walking, like I said, you can see there's a multitude of people that you pass by. You can openly see there's about 4 guards that you pass. 3 of them are just kind of doing rounds. One of them's at a post. Did you drop something?
You spilled crumbs.
Oh. One of them's actually at their post. You see 2 drunk guys kind of walking together, helping support each other. They're clearly they're stumbling around. See what looks like a businessman talking to what you could infer is a priest. And
we had a spell book, didn't we?
Uh,
I could have swore we picked up a spell book
I
somewhere.
don't remember picking up the book.
you remember having the helmet, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
I
That's the reason
remember
why the helmet and the ring
the
are
ring is why we're here.
Yeah.
Now maybe I'm just losing my damn mind. I wouldn't be surprised. Could have swore we picked up a spell book somewhere.
We got a magic music box that heals 2 hit points.
That everybody was really sure that it was Kirk.
Well, Jill was.
Listen, bad things happen with those, man.
Oh, neato.
Oh, don't worry. We also have a Bident.
Yep.
That fork I picked up.
Afford it.
I forgot that they were, as another sign. I forgot that the Hasbro was doing a sponsor for what giant transformer to bring back for the toy line, and it got voted in. They're redoing Triptychon. It's a big Triptychon. So
Oh my god, stop it.
I'm sorry, I won't talk about Triptychon anymore.
It keeps going back and it scares me half to death like I just lost all the shit I just did. Saying I can't have white hair as a gray elf, go fuck yourself.
You
That's
have
what I
white
think.
hair as a...
That's because you have
There's-
silver.
I can't change it, man. It's saying I can't change it off silver. I want white hair. Go fuck yourself.
You have white hair. Just
I mean, it lets me change my eyes from amber to violet, but, silver hair, gotta have it.
People wanted Triptychon bad. It came out 3 hours ago. It's sold out. So... I wasn't going to buy it because it's too expensive, but darn, I wanted to see how much it was.
Total hit points 12. That's wrong. That's so wrong. Holy shit.
That's just dreadful.
That random roll they gave me, what did they actually roll on this thing?
Probably a 1.
Fucking ones down the board. No, it's not terrible.
16.
No. Out of what, though?
Well, you don't have a con modifier.
I know that. Like, I was already hurting with the con modifier, don't get me wrong. But apparently I might have been rolling the wrong damn thing.
Da, 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 da.
The hit dice. What sheet am I even looking for? I'm just gonna keep throwing that on there.
Are you looking for, the rogue's hit dice or something?
How did I get 12? Oh.
Because apparently you rolled max at level 2.
That's what that is about right.
Yeah, because I remember somebody rolled really crap, and somebody rolled really good, so I'm guessing Jill rolled really good, and either Ethan's original
So I just
character
need to roll
or
my new
Jacob's
one.
original character rolled.
Because I never leveled up.
No, I rolled pretty well on.
Well, then it was
2 and
Ethan's
3.
character rolled pretty crap, so.
Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Put me in a 16 instead of a 12. Hey, I'll take it.
But yes, I head towards the end.
Like I said, you see the businessman with the priest. You see a couple other, various townspeople just wandering around.
Where'd Ethan go?
He went upstairs
Take a phone
to
call.
take care of the phone call.
Oh, it's a long phone call.
They really want him to go to that strip club because that's what he led off with when he came in here. Friends keep trying to get me to go to a strip club. And I was like, are you wanting to go to this? Not really. No, it's like, there's a simple answer to that then.
Go fuck
No,
yourself.
I don't want to go to the strip club. Well, I think they want me to be the ride. And the answer,
So that'd be definitely no.
the answer remains, no, I don't want to go. But,
Okay.
But you see various other people wandering out. Like, it seems like everybody, for the most part, is on their way somewhere, except for the guards. The guards are where they need to be, but unless you go and make a commotion, in which case
I tipped something over.
the guards all come in now.
Oh, I had a character that did that. Was it this character?
No, I don't think
it was this character.
You violated the law.
I just had a character who was a rogue that just went about knocking everything over, just casually.
I remember there was that one game where you and Curtis were playing, having known each other. You got to that town and you immediately started setting fires.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Oh, there's a cart that looks semi-abandoned. Well, I light it on fire. I'm going after that prestige class.
I never did get that prestige class.
Because he was playing like an orc and you were, I don't remember what you were playing, but
I think a tiefling.
maybe. But, so you said you're heading towards the inn or the tavern, or they are separate. This town's big enough where it's...
I'm going to the inn. I want to make sure I secure a room.
Okay.
What?
I'm gonna go drink. Okay, bye!
Have fun.
Okay.
I guess I'm going to go secure 2 rooms.
First off, then, for you, we'll handle that because I'm going to have more interactions for her at the tavern than you're going to have at an inn. So, as you enter into, then you're able to find it fairly. Like, it's one of the few places that's still really lit up to kind of.
Is this the only inn in town?
There are 2 inns in town. This is the closest. They're both about equal quality. They're just on opposite ends of the.
Well, what is the name of the one I entered?
The Co's.
No, come on now.
It's not.
You can do better than that.
It's not. Sanctuary's reach, so. The other one's the Heavenly Cut.
My tavern better have a nice name.
I'll just go to a tavern.
So the 2 in town are the Sanctuary Reach and
The Sanctuary's
Heavenly
Reach and the Heavenly Cut.
Well, the Sanctuary Reach. Hopefully the bar you wandered into is next to it. That way you're not stumbling
It's not that
across
far.
town for a room.
There is also multiple bars, but yeah, she's not that far away at all from. I'm pulling up the generator for the tavern name, so.
To the inn. Me.
Tavern name.
Do I need to secure a room for the goblins, or will they just wander off?
No, I figured they'd stay in the...
They would actually stay probably outside, like
I
goblins.
figured they'd stay in the cart.
They'd
Since I
either
just gave them a work for.
They'd either stay in the cart or they'd stay slightly outside of town. Like they might set up camp somewhere, but they wouldn't.
So the
Oh man, perfect name for the first click. It's the Temple's Gate. It's a heavily religious town. The name of the tavern, the Lecherous Priest.
The lecherous priest?
Yeah.
No, not the lecturers or blah, 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 priestess
Lecturers.
or anything. No, the priest.
Yeah. It's,
He's the one you have to look out for.
it's like I clicked once. I was like, it's too good for the town. Somebody knew what they were doing when they made this tavern.
Seems like a happening place. I'm gonna drop mad gold. Drinks are on me, Holmes.
We'll say it's with it. It's
How much money do you still have?
No, I just made a lot more.
we'll say that it's clear. It's clearly an eyesight of the temple as well. It's, the
Yes.
cathedral's here.
It's a nice,
The tavern's
nice
here.
tavern.
They did it
too.
on purpose.
Spite the church.
Seems
This is
like-
where you go to commit the sins that they tell you not to do.
Do it. It's fun.
But for you, as you go in
This is lovely.
behind the counter, you can see. What will he be?
Yep.
Control your bodily
I
functions.
can't.
And don't get mad at me the next time my stomach growls.
Oh my god, it was going crazy that night. my slave.
That's something you want to say nowadays.
Oh yeah, probably shouldn't.
Especially. Well, you don't know. You don't know what exactly this priesthood is. Are they tyranny and oppression for all, or everybody should be free?
Yeah, that's something.
Freedom is the right of all sentient beings.
He's not here.
Because
We
he's
don't have
out
to
in
worry
his
about
prime.
it.
So,
That's something I didn't consider. I could have just walked into a town with a religion opposite of mine.
yeah.
Yeah, you might want to.
Yeah, I just thought about that. Oh my god.
Did they convince you to go to the strip club?
Yeah.
There it is.
It's a whole mess. And that wasn't that girl anymore. That was her boyfriend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. My friend.
Neato.
So, found out that what she was messaging and all that.
Alright, that's cool. Behind the counter is a race I've never heard of.
Ooh, exciting.
Oh,
Human.
well, I'm trying to look up. Like,
It's usually what it turns into. I don't know what this is. Human it is.
it's
Turns into one in Brandon's game. What is this?
Ooh, you know what it can be?
Strange
You know what it can be?
exotic
You know what it can be?
I might end up re-rolling just
Hold
because
on.
I'm trying to see. Oh, it's a psionic race.
also
I've never
got
heard
an
of this
option.
race though. Yeah, I'm gonna re-roll because it's not giving me like any real sign of what it is. It's just like it's psionic. It stands about this tall. Guys tend to be slightly taller than the girls. That's all you need to know.
It could be our Kokra. They're bird people.
There, we'll go with this one. It's a spell skill, so it's a weird type of lizard folk guy.
I was going to say.
No, I'm re-rolling. I don't want it to be a lizard folk again.
Hold on. Let me throw an idea. Let me throw you.
I really, really wanted it to really re-roll into that.
I forgot
Like
what they're
human.
called.
Describe.
Children of like incubuses and succubuses.
It's almost done.
They're actually in a race. Cambion. I just, since you said it was a religious town, I thought that'd be like fucking shit's ass awesome.
Oh, no.
Damn it.
It depends what religion.
It's not that early.
I mean, there's only a small chance of them actually being a spawn of Garzak, like a,
It don't
demon
matter.
prince.
That's still you're slightly demonic. You have demonic.
Slightly
in you.
demonic.
Yeah.
You're a direct spawn of demonic. I figured it would make sense, though. Spiteful Tavern.
I keep rolling like these random
would work.
races,
Just
and
saying.
it keeps giving me this.
Well, what is the main race of the town?
Human.
I mean, predominantly human. There are other races, but it's predominantly human. So, all right, I don't know what that race is. It keeps giving me the races. I don't know what they are. So did I re-roll? Well, I guess it's a Goliath again. The one.
It's a very happening town with Goliaths.
Yeah. I wonder what happened.
Maybe it's just the terrain.
David lost.
Your joke was poor.
It was.
Can someone scoot that chair up closer?
Come.
Thank you.
It only works until Sam comes back.
Well, he's not here now.
The Goliath looks up and goes, "Oh, welcome."
Wait, no, he's
For
the end.
him.
Oh, damn it.
Hi. I am looking to secure 2 rooms for the night.
Oh, all right.
He's a swell guy.
Any particular needs that you might need? Is particular accommodations for your race or something?
Well, what do you offer?
We offer a wide array of different rooms to accommodate any racial preference. If you need a pool in your room because you're slightly aquatic, we got you. Need a
So
larger
only
bed
slightly
to coil around, we got you. You just need a normal bed in the corner of a room surrounded by other people, we even got you there.
How much is a normal room without other people?
Oh, that's easy. We'll say a silver.
All right,
For
I
a
need
week.
two of those types of rooms.
All right. There'll be then 2 silver.
Nick's slowly turning into Barney.
And you said that's
I love you.
for a week's stay.
For a week.
All right. Well, I hand him 2 silver and thank you.
Thank you very much.
Is there?
Breakfast call will be at 9.
Oh shit.
All right.
9:10 a.m.
Yes, sure. You got
Is
between
there-
9 and 11.
Is there a room key that I need for these?
He pulls out 2. They're wrapped on chains and stuff, 2 of them, and hands one. Well, he hands them both to you. There you go. The room number is on the key.
I was just getting ready to look at that. What are the numbers that I have?
54 and 53.
That is a big. Man.
Thank
Anything
you.
else I can do for you?
That's all for now. I'll let you know if I need anything else.
Alright, thank you.
Have a good night.
You too.
Such a nice guy.
Yes. He's too nice.
I'm gonna kill him in his sleep.
I knew it!
Jacob knows this game already. He's used to it.
Alright. Then on to let's see. If you enter into the tavern, there's still a decent amount of people and stuff. They're
Still,
varying
it's not that-
races.
Wait, what?
It's later at night, but I mean they have to work. It's one of those things where it's clearly people were starting to kind of disperse and stuff, but it's still there's enough people to warrant going. This tavern is open the whole night, like it does not close. It just shifts on who's working. So.
Okay.
The person who is behind the initial counter when you first enter in is ooh.
Ooh.
Finally, I got a race that's not a normal race that I do know what it is.
Juan T.
No, it's not a Wanty. They're actually not on that chart. It's a Reptoran.
Okay.
It's a winged human, so not human, but it's. I'm pulling up a picture so you. That's a small little picture. Here.
Oi, 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 oi. Oh yeah, those. I remember those. What? Me?
No, it's me.
Are you positive? But.
Yeah.
But he look. When you first walk in, he doesn't immediately. He's serving a ratling. And what's up? Ah, well.
Who was he? No, I didn't. Oh yeah, it was a Reptoran.
I know it's random rolls. It's a random roll of something that I finally didn't just immediately normally throw at you, and I didn't want to keep throwing the same races over and over at you. So
Town predominantly human, but all the Goliaths work the shops.
the Goliaths have been subjugated by the work at the tab.
Yes, I would like a meal and a drink.
All right.
The finest of whatever you have.
You see him kind of. He walks back into the back, and you can hear him kind of barking a command out at somebody. Take a seat anywhere. We'll bring it to you when it's ready.
Alrighty, thank you.
It's,
I imagine I look pretty exotic to them too.
yeah.
I was gonna say, it's
I
like
mean-
I'm a gray elf and I'm not exactly dressed in normal this area clothing.
There's that, and I mean there's about 15 people in the bar that are patrons and stuff. 7 of them are humans. 2 are ratlings. A couple of Kenku. And there is 2 orcs as well.
Ooh, are they drinking and having fun, or?
The Kenku and Ratlings are
I don't
off
care.
by. Well, I'm just
Orc.
telling you. The orcs. Oh yeah, no, the orcs are. One orc's as drunk as can be and is attempting to sing, but can't quite.
I'm
Get it.
gonna walk up to them.
The one that's drunk immediately zones in on you, stands up, and bellows out happily. Welcome to my table.
Greetings, friend. The next round's on me.
He lets out what you could assume is a cheer, but
And I
it comes
say
out more as a
I
roar.
say it in Orcish, so.
It's even louder. And the other orc raises his mug to you as well. They're both extremely friendly towards you. So.
Yeah.
One of them's dressed in, you can almost take as like a farmer's kind of clothes. The one that's drunk is clearly dressed more like a ranger or something. So, what brings you here?
Oh, we're just passing through. We found some gear out in the wilderness and decided to return it home.
That's right.
Yeah. We bashed some old skeleton heads in before we got here, though.
As soon as you say that, both the orcs take their mugs and slam them together. And glory be, glory be. You crush them or just split them?
I think it was a mixture of both, but we made sure the bones were nice and ground down when we were done.
They clang their mugs together.
I take out my carved troll skull, and I kept this as a prize.
The farmer kind of, the one that's dressed as a farmer looks far more composed. Like he's clearly like he's on the tipsy side, but he's far more composed. The other guy's drunk. The farmer takes a look and kind of see him nodding his head like,
Yes, exquisite.
The drunk one is, truly you have been blessed with the strength of the gods. Glory be to your name and your excellent deeds. It is a glorious day that I have met you here, my new friend.
He's very well spoken for an orc. A drunk orc at that.
That's the reason why he's
I was
lost.
gonna say, like,
He,
oh,
only,
damn.
he only speaks fluently when he's drunk.
He's one of those.
Such a fine prize. I could only hope for one myself. After I break every other bone in it.
Of course. There's a process to this.
And of
We're not
course,
savages.
take the teeth. So,
Of course, I did. And you should see the goblin teeth collection I have collected up. We had a small horde on the way here as well.
the farmer, like the mentioned guy,
Of course. We subjugated 2 of them. We keep them as pets now.
the farmer. You keep trash around?
Oh yes, they're quite hilarious to watch when they try to figure out problems.
I find it funnier when you smash them.
And it's whenever we have a bad day and we just gotta get it out of our system.
Stress relief.
Exactly. They're our rainy day goblins.
The ranger just laughs and we all do what we feel we must, and I can see clear wisdom of the gods in you for such actions.
I don't want to talk about that.
Fortuitous that we have met. Fortuitous.
Ah, well, if I am great, then I only want to keep the greatest of company.
He starts beaming in joy at
Oh, orcs are so fun.
And after a bit, there's a short figure that comes walking out. It's clearly bouncing like a serving tray on its head as it brings it up to you. There's still a corked bottle of fire whiskey and a large plate that has mundelade on it, as well as soup and some bread. So
My meal.
places the tray on, bows, and scurries back behind the counter. So
Is there anything I can gift you, my new friends?
the farmer one's kind of like, I think I had enough.
You're like, something's weird going on here.
But
I don't know.
the
about
ranger is like,
this. Hey.
you could pour me some of that fire whiskey you got there.
There you go.
Friendship this day.
I drank and I made merry.
He lets out you, and he attempts to sing again, and you can see, like, the farmer one is clearly, like, allowing it to happen, kind of like, get it out of your system, yeah. Because the ranger can't sing at all. Like, it's...
Do I recognize the song?
He is... Like, you can recognize... Wait, you're not really recognizing the importance behind it, but you can... I mean, you know what he's saying. And he's talking about a brave warrior, Garouche, who went out one day to slay a worm. The worm ate Garouche, so Garouche ate the worm. But then Garouche died. So,
Bruce ate a worm.
and now Garouche sits at the side of the gods. The worm eater.
We only ate one.
It's all you need to eat. Person I don't know who's not in the bar.
I'm your subconsciousness. I'm a disembodied voice. You should drink it.
Back.
You should drink and have merry.
Make merry.
Make merry.
You don't have merry.
Well, I mean, you
Mary's
can,
mother
but then
had
it's
Mary.
a crime, so...
Oh.
Nothing. It was a stupid joke.
It's...
Well, Adam was probably making it equally stupid, so I didn't hear.
Yep.
I said Mary's mother had Mary.
Oh, yeah, it's true.
Better than my joke, so... He revels with it, like, they're both clearly enjoying their time with you. It's, every so often they'll kind of bring up random goings on and stuff. It's, most of it's trivial kind of nonsense that they're talking about. Well, it was a good hunt last few weeks going over the wall. Harder and harder to find things over there. Bad ground, bad ground. But everything over there, when you find something, oh, it's worth it. Oh, it's worth it. I found a bear 4 times my size over there. It's being eaten.
What?
This weird creature, purple skin, twin tail, devouring the bear. So I cut off its head and brought it in.
Of course.
Sold the body for a tremendous profit. Kept the teeth for myself.
Of course, of
They were
course.
rare. They were translucent.
Ooh.
I can't wait to display them. But, like I said, it's getting harder and harder to find things over there. At this rate, town might even have to pack up and move.
Do you know if there's any reason in particular things are getting harder to find?
The ground's going bad over there. The farmer, after he said, the farmer looked at, oh, yeah, that's right, you're not from around here. The town used to be further in past the wall, before the wall was made, of course. Trouble went down over there. We had disputes with a neighboring city, and there used to be a lot more of us from the town. But like I said, troubles went down, and we were forced out after the other city met its end. We've had to keep moving further and further away as the ground keeps going bad.
Like, is it everything just dying out, or?
If it's not dying out, it's becoming bigger and more... I'm trying to think of the right word.
Mutated?
No, I mean, well, that's not the word I was going. More aggressive. Things that otherwise would completely avoid the normal folk now will go out of their way to attack. They're getting larger, more vicious, more cunning. And then that's not even going on to the stuff that's really deep in there. It's a dead ground in there.
Is it something going on with the nature forces, or?
It's what we thought at first, but it's becoming more and more likely that that's not the case. We do have a couple of druids who are helping enforce the wall, keeping whatever's tainting the ground at bay, but it's clearly getting to the point it's starting to be a little bit too large a task to keep out fully with what we have. We may be at... Oh, there was the hot water heater. But at the rate things are going, the town only has maybe a good 70, 80 years before we'll have to move it again. Make the wall move along with us.
Is no one trying to figure out why this is happening?
Oh no, we are. There's constantly groups sent in. It's various groups of different orders, knightly orders, paladin orders, mage circles, druidic circles. They go in, and I mean, occasionally we might find something that kind of gives a general idea, but there's no sure answer. The closest that we can get is maybe it's taint coming from that neighboring city of Narketh.
Is there any necromancers about? Because I know we ran into
There is
creations.
dead past the walls and stuff. Closer to Narketh, that was one of their reasons that they fell, but it has to be more than that, because the ground already, long before the dead started to rise in that old city and stuff, the ground was already going bad. It was as if maybe the conflict that we had with Narketh was partially caused by the taint. As resources grew less and less, tensions rose, and Narketh, while having more people and larger forces, weren't as capable in the art of combat. We had less, but we had more strength and more experience in terms of fighting on our side, and eventually, in terms of allies, we also had more, and we forced Narketh into a corner. Narketh tried to strike, and it didn't work out.
Didn't work out for him.
At least this is what I'm told from the old stories of the ancestors. It's like I said, there has to be more than just simple necromancy or anything. It's something that's been a long time coming and keeps coming. Recently, it seems like it's been stalled a bit by the church gaining a bit more of a presence.
And what is the main church of this town?
It is the Church of the Forever Rose.
It's not hex door, so I'm okay.
I mean, it might be okay.
As far as I know, I don't attend service or anything. It's more of a, from what I can tell, it's more of a human religion, but orcs only need bloodshed and a blade, and that's our type of worship. But
Of course.
from what I can tell,
Proper
it
type of worship right there.
nods and extreme pleasure at what you say. But it seems that it's more of a human religion. They don't, from what I hear, they don't tend to worship or side with any one deity in particular, but they seem to be a fairly forward religion of good and change, at least from what I understand. I don't pretend to understand what goes through the minds of a human.
Duly. Well, thank you.
That orc had a lot.
It's been
to
very
say.
informative, especially since I didn't know there were such troubles in this area.
Like I said, it's been something fairly common for the town. Every once in a while we have to move. It's become, if anything, more of a chore, not so much a trouble anymore. We've learned to live through it. And the further we get away from old Narcath, the longer it takes for it to happen. Eventually, from what some of the scholars and priests say, we'll eventually get so far out that the taint won't even bother. We'll just be too far out from it. Now, did I give you the name for the guy that the ring belongs to? The ring
You gave me...
the guy that the ring belongs to, and the guy that you would take the helmet to.
No, you didn't. Well, you didn't tell me who to take. Tell me. You gave me
Okay.
3 options of who the ring could belong to.
I wanted to make sure because I didn't know if I had brought up the.
You just mentioned there was a guy in this town who's interested, but he didn't give me a name.
Because I bring it up now, I didn't want to retread over information I might have already given you. If you really want to know about Narcath or any of that older stuff, there's a tinkerer in town. He does a lot of studying, and he ends up going across he at least used to go across the wall quite a bit. Old Hiram. He's pretty knowledgeable. Anything I could tell.
Hiram?
Hiram. He tends to stick to himself. He's the richest guy by far in the town, but he tends to stick to himself in his observatory. It's outskirts of town. He knows. I know what I know, but I'm not telling. Either him or there's Father Arkley. He's the one in charge of the temple.
See, thank you.
Yes. Now, here, come, sit a while and listen. I turned him into Deckard Kane.
You always turn him into Deckard Kane.
Or Barney,
Or Barney.
sometimes Kermit. But, well, it's about time we be getting home and stuff. Any drunker and he'll become too belligerent for me to get him outside the door.
Yeah, so it was a great time here today.
And an even better time getting to meet you, my new friend. If you ever have need of assistance or anything,
Same to you, buddy. What lovely company.
It's the other word. He nods and smiles at you as he picks up his friend, slings him over his shoulder, and walks out the tavern's door. The other humans that are in they enjoy going on. They're on good terms. It's not like, oh, look at what the orcs are doing. It was just like,
Look at what the orcs
there
are
he
doing.
goes doing that again. The Tengu and the Rattlings are over in the corner. They're kind of
I waved to them.
talking to one of the ratlings. It gets slapped in the head by the other one.
I giggle.
The one of the Tengu just glares at you, just kind of like your own business. The other Tengu's just like whatever, and they go back to talking and stuff, and kind of muttering. Crow people.
Yeah, no, I know. It's like I was supposed to say. It's like, didn't I know another Tengu in this with this character?
I don't think it was this character.
This character, goddamn, I'm so mixed up now. So mixed up.
But
That's it. This character's every previous.
occasionally you
right.
can see bringing drinks to people more of those little robed figures, and they scurrying around. How long do you plan on being in the tavern? Like if you want, they'll keep bringing more food and alcohol to you.
Until I'm full.
All right. It's a fair, like, the portion that they brought of food was a fairly large portion. It wasn't small.
Well, I mean, after I would have gotten the keys, I would have checked out the room and eventually tried to find her to give her her key.
All right. Real quick. The rooms are fairly nice. They're not. It's not like a skimpy Spartan room or anything. It's.
Better fucking not have.
Well, I'm just saying it's like it's a nice room. There's at least in the one are you going to look in both rooms or?
I'll look in both just to make sure there's not.
They're both. I mean, they're both fairly similar. There's slight differences. Both have king size bed, large dresser, desk. There's 2 nightstands. They both have their own bathrooms. They both have a window to the outside and a table with seats around it. So
And only a silver a week.
they make enough money.
Silver's a lot of money, actually. So I mean, it's decent.
Like a gold is a year's wage. So
Years
Oh
pay.
yeah, I forget that. Because everything costs so much. Well, weapons at least, and armor and...
Well, specialty
Potions
magical things definitely do.
But yeah, I would have, after checking out the rooms, I would have tried to have found her. Assuming she would have went to the nearest tavern.
yeah, the lecherous priest is the nearest tavern. So as you enter in, you see similar sights as what you don't see the orcs though. Well, I mean, you do see the orcs. You would have gone there, like, I'll say you got there right when the orcs were getting up and going. So you passed by the orcs. You come in, you can see there is something else is entering in along this end. A little Lightfoot halfling comes walking past you into the bar. He's dressed in fairly nice clothing and stuff. And you can see the Reptoran behind the counter. It's smiles a wide smile at the halfling and inclines his head. Good evening. He looks at it and sees you. Oh, good. Hello.
Who's talking?
The
The
Reptoran is
halfling
talking.
or the Reptoran is? Okay. I greet him. Elliot.
Elliot?
Mm-hmm.
Elliot, hey, I'm over here. I got some food.
Alright then. I
Take it.
was going to ask for food, but okay. I just greet the Reptoran evening and I head over towards Xena.
It's, as you approach the 2 seats that the orcs were saying are removed by the little things, and another seat that's more appropriate towards your size and stuff is brought out for you and dusted off.
What brought this out? Like,
You don't know what race, but they're about yay big and stuff, and they're
is it
Little
those
rope.
things that you had in the one
they
armor
don't eat.
shop?
No,
No, man, it's those one things from Star Wars.
I was. No, spooky. No.
Boffins?
Shut your face! Not a boff.
All dead. For one chair.
Many bobbins died to bring us this chair.
That's tragic.
But that's about the way the bobbins roll. All right, yeah.
Wow.
Well, anyway, I thank it for the chair, and as I sit down, I hand you a key. You got 53.
53. That's an odd number.
53 and 54.
Fine, I switch up. You got 54.